If you don't go at the right angle, for example, if you come straight down, instead of going at about a 45-degree angle, you're going to take skin with you. So you're not going to only be cutting hair, you're probably going to be sending somebody to the hospital. Hey guys, it's Thomas from the Barber Style Directory, and today we're going to be talking about straight razors. Learning how to use the straight razor can be a very valuable as well as profitable skill to add to your arsenal. So many beginner barbers are afraid to use a straight razor, let alone use one on a client. So today I'm going to take the complexity and the fear out of it and show you guys how to use it. By the way, all of the equipment that you see me using in this video, you can find it on the Barber Style Directory Amazon store. So just click the link in the description and it'll take you right to the Amazon store. So there are mannequins, barber supplies, anything you need barber related. Anything you purchase, it will help the channel. So thank you in advance. It helps me bring you guys new and fresh content. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to go over the anatomy of a razor. Before you use any equipment, you need to know the parts of it and how it works. So here, this is the spine of the razor. This part right here is the head of the razor. The tip of this razor blade is called the point. The back of the razor blade is the heel, right where the blade meets the razor holder. This is the shoulder. This arch right here, this is called the shank. This right here is the pivot. This screw adjusts the tension, and that affects how freely you can move the razor. If you want more control, you can tighten it, and if you want it more freely, you can loosen it. This right here is obviously the handle, and then this last little part right here where your pinky goes, this is called the tang. Now, if you're a beginner barber, your main question may be, well, Thomas, what type of razor do I need to buy? Well, first, let's clarify two things. This is not a razor. This is a razor holder. The blade inside of the razor holder is actually the razor. So if you haven't purchased one yet, you have to purchase the razor holder as well as razor blades. If we want to be technical, there are two different types of razors. So you have one called the conventional razor, which is not usually used in the barbershops anymore, just because you have to strop and hone the razor. If you ever seen it in the barbershop movies where they take the razor blade and they hone and strop the razor, nobody really does that anymore. So now in modern days, it's recommended to use a razor holder that uses disposable blades. Another question that you may have, are there different types of razor holders? Absolutely. The most common types have a stainless steel body with a plastic handle. You also have the metal body with a wooden handle. And then you even have different types. For example, this may not look like a normal razor blade. This is a Japanese razor. So there are several different options. They also come in different weights, colors, sizes, so it's totally up to you. Well, I'll tell you guys, I've used a wide variety of razor holders. I've used your everyday consumer, anywhere from $20 to $25 razor holder. I've used the mid-range, about $70 to $75. And I've even used some of the more expensive razor holders that are $100 and up. But in my opinion, once again, this is my opinion. I know some people, other barbers in the comments may say, oh no, get this razor, get this razor. This is strictly my opinion. I always go back to this value. I don't even know the brand of this razor holder. I got this off of Amazon for like 20 bucks. It's not the razor holder, it's the blade that you use. To me, this razor, it has the perfect weight. It has a stainless steel body, but a plastic handle, and it really gives me that comfort that I need. This does just what it says. It holds the razor. The razor does the work. Now, I'm not endorsing any of these brands personally, but these blades, in my opinion, work the best. So you have Persona blades, you have Dorco Prime blades that I recommend. They're really good. And this third one is my personal favorite. This is the only razor blade that I'm using right now. It's the Gillette Super Stainless 7 o'clock. If you look for them on Amazon, it comes in a green package like this right here, so you'll know what to look for. So now that I provided you with options on different razor holders and blades, now let's get into the fun stuff, how to actually hold and use the razor. So let's say you grab the razor. This is how you properly hold a razor. Open the blade up. Remember this part right here? This is called the tang. This is where you rest your pinky. With my index finger, I have full control. I put it right here by the shank. This index finger gives me full control. And as you can see up under, my thumb is right up under my index finger. So index finger and my middle finger is right next to it for support. So this is how it looks. I'll do it once again. So the razor is closed. Open the razor. Pinky goes in the tang. Index finger right by the shank. Thumb right up under the index finger. And my middle finger is right next to my index finger for control. Now we're going to cover how to load a razor blade holder. So first, you want to open up the holder. On the spine, this part, it opens up. What I like to do, I like to just take a comb and just open that part. It makes it easier. You have to fold these in half. So as you can see, these are 2 blades in one package. So fold the razor in half. Make sure you hear a snap. I want you guys to listen. Make sure you hear that snap. Tear it in half. Mesh them up with these 2 notches. So watch what I'm going to do. That's how it's supposed to sit. I'll do it once again. Line the blade up with the notches. Once it's lined up, make sure you hear a snap. You heard that? Make sure you hear a snap. Then take this spine and secure it over the back. Close your razor until you're ready to use it. Now, finally, we're going to go over the angle that you hold the razor on the scalp. So you never want to just put the blade on the scalp straight like this, because if you go down like this, you're going to take skin with you and you're going to be sending somebody to the hospital. You want to hold the razor at about a 45-degree angle. So not like this, but like this at an angle. Lead with the point of the razor. Remember when I told you I use my index finger right next to the shank? Because I lead with my index finger. See, my index finger is doing most of the work. I'm leading with my index finger. And I'm only using about this much of the blade. And you have to keep tension on the skin. Use your thumb to pull the skin as tight as you can get it. So that helps the razor glide. If I didn't do this, if I didn't have tension on the skin, and I just tried to make a pass with the razor, so the blade would catch the skin and it would cut the skin. Pull the skin tight, lead with the point of the razor, and slowly etch. It's almost like using the point of a pencil. Whatever way you're going to cut with the razor, use tension the opposite way. Pull the skin this way, cut this way. If you're going to be lining up the beard, pull the skin up and cut down. If you're going to be cutting back this way, pull this way, cut this way. Once one point of the blade starts to dull, you can open up the spine, take out the blade, and switch to the other point. So you can use both points of the blade. Even with the client reclined back, it's the same concept. You're going to be cutting this way, so pull the skin this way. Now, last but not least, this is one of the most important aspects of the video. Never, ever, ever, ever use the same razor on a different client. So you need something called a sharps container. You can also get this on the Barber Style Directory Amazon store. So all of your empty razor blades, they go inside of this box. It comes with the sealable top on the top, so you can just open it and then close it when you're done. So now I'm going to show you how to properly dispose of your razor. Open it. Remember, this spine part, it opens up. Once again, what I recommend to do, use a comb just to open up the top. Grab the razor blade very carefully, once again, very carefully. Remove the blade, open the sharps container, drop the blade in the sharps container, close the sharps container. Well, that pretty much wraps up this video, guys. If you got value out of the video, be sure to comment below. Also, comment what other videos you guys want to see from the Barber Style Directory. Whatever topic I get the most engagement from in the comments, that's the type of video that I'm going to make for the following week. So I'm interested to see what you guys have to say.